a video from Brazil, our trip to Brazil, where we were the guests of Thomas Case. Got to do some hang gliding. I thought I'd put this out on YouTube since there are some people have never seen this, but this was quite an adventure. That's Ipanema Beach in the background. I think you're going to be able to see Corcovado here pretty soon, but not sure, because it was raining when we did this, of course. You can see the rain on the camera lens. It's pretty cool to be up this high on a hang glider. Pretty neat. Oh yeah, you're a Yankee fan, I know. Out of 4 of us that went during this day, I think Thomas was the last one to jump. That jump is pretty exciting. Thomas, if you get to see this again, or Benny went with us, Thomas, what a great time this was. That's Rio de Janeiro in the background, if I remember. This is Ipanema Beach. Those things that looked very tiny, those are big hotels. They were coming out over the ocean. That's a golf course off to the right. And even though it was raining and it was chilly, this was quite a neat flight. And anybody that's never been to Brazil, it's an amazing place. We have many hours of video of our vacation there. We were the guests of Thomas Case, and we got a tour of, oh my God, so many things, it's unbelievable. Here we go out over the ocean a little bit. Now you can't even tell from here if the car's on the street, or a car or a truck. You can't see people yet. It takes about 40 minutes to drive up to the top of this mountain. And of course, each time you go, you have to bring the hang glider to the top of the mountain. And that's Ipanema Beach. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to see them, but there were other hang gliders out in the area here. This is a really popular area for hang gliding, so you may see some off in the background. I'm not sure. I haven't watched this video in quite a while, but it never ceases to amaze me how cool this was. This really was fun. And I think from this point on, now you can start to at least see, you can almost identify the difference between a bus and a car at this height. And if you have a fear of heights, this might not be for you. Oh, some of the big hotels right on the beach, right on Ipanema Beach there. A little swing out over the ocean. There's some of the other hang gliders. I think that was Dave Fitzgerald up there. With either Fitzgerald or Benet Rodriguez, because I think Thomas was the last one to jump. Doing a little twist in here in between the two big hills. Brazil is such an amazing place. There's so many amazing things and this was just one of the things that just capped off the great adventure of going to Brazil. Now you can almost identify cars. You can almost tell the cars from the non-cars at this altitude. And when we got done with this, the guy that's running the school told us a guy took one of the hang gliders out over the ocean and couldn't get back to land, and obviously it ruined his whole day. But this day it was a little rainy, and it seemed like we were holding altitude pretty well. But of course you're never gaining altitude unless you get into a thermal. I know Dave Fitzgerald enjoyed this too. We really joked about this after we were done, because he's an airline pilot, so I guess flying isn't a big deal. I have only ever flown a single engine plane, but this was exciting. This really was good. You get a little thermal going there or something. Another one of the hang gliders. Now you can start to see the cars, and you can identify the people on the beach, which ones have clothes on and which ones don't. That kind of thing.